Hi guys. So a lot of you all have been put under a lot of pressure this year already. Like I said, it's been a whole lot going on this year alone, a whole lot of stuff. And everything's working out for our good, just to remind y'all. Every single attack, every single thing is working out for our good. God showed me diamonds all last month in January, and then it seeped off into this month, into February, and then I randomly found this. Don't that look like a diamond? I don't know where this came from. Like, I don't have it looked like it was broken off or something. And then I just randomly found it. So yeah, God does things like this all the time as well, where he'll leave like little stuff, um, you know, just somewhere, and I end up finding it. And yeah. So yes, a lot of us have been put under pressure, and if you know that the way a diamond is made is put under pressure and things like that. So not only is it telling us that we are rare people, we are rare individuals, but it's telling us that, you know, we're gonna be put under some pressure. And that's what I felt the last few weeks was a lot of pressure, a lot of, but it always does that to push us into who we need to be as people. The pressure is meant to show us what's in us and what we need to work on. It's meant to show us who God is. It's just meant to show us all types of stuff. Now, whether we choose to learn from this is completely up to us. But like I said, I'm the type of person that learn from everything. So if God's showing me what I need to work on as a person, I'm like, yeah, I'm with that. Because I was telling God, I said, God, I will be so glad whenever I get to a certain space spiritually. And he told me to trust the process. He said to trust the process. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. That's exactly what I'm doing. Everything that we go through, everything that we're put through is meant to make us stronger. It's meant to build us up. It's meant to show us what we need to work on. It's meant to show us the just teach us certain stuff about the spiritual realm. I've been learning a whole bunch of stuff about the spiritual realm lately. Y'all, I had to fight this 2 foot demon. It was 2 foot, 2 feet tall. Looked like 1.5 to 2 feet tall. It kind of reminded me of the one that I seen in that book that day. It was in a book. It was in the shape of a book. But this is the kind of spirit, I believe it's the same one. It masquerades as something else. Like it showed up as a book that first time. This time it showed up as this real tall person. It wasn't real tall, but it was like average height human like tall. It masqueraded as something tall, but it shrunk down to like 1 to 1.5, 2 feet tall whenever it let me see its real form. And it tried to implant itself in my throat. So I had to like fight that thing. So yeah, I'm learning a whole bunch of stuff over here. I've been fighting a whole bunch of stuff. And I don't know why, but I'd be so excited. It'd be weird to me. I'm like, why am I so happy to be fighting and stuff sometimes? Sometime I'd be like that, and then some other times I'd be like, man, I don't really feel like. But some of the times, like I told you guys, sometimes I feel like fighting, sometimes I want to fight, and sometimes I don't be wanting to. But the way all of this stuff has been set up lately, a lot of people have been fighting certain things and learning certain things about the spiritual realm. And it's just going to get, a lot of people going to learn even more as this year progresses. But I feel like this is, how the enemy attack you right before you about to get a breakthrough or a blessing, and you get an attack because it wants you to fumble your blessing. That's how this is for a lot of God's people. A lot of God's people getting ready to get blessings. I mean, I'm just seeing blessing after blessing after blessing after blessing. So guess what? The enemy is upset. It's gonna be a lot of attacks after attacks after attacks. But they can't take. They whatever God said is gonna come to pass, and you still gonna get your blessing. Like y'all still gonna get y'all stuff regardless. And that's what they don't like. And when I told you guys about um me going through that procedure in the spiritual realm, which is the exact was it was a procedure. Yeah, they turned things up a little bit. I'm like, okay, here they come. Cause the spiritual realm, they know what that means. Like they know what that meant. Whenever I was telling you guys about me going through that procedure, they know what that is. Like I literally got baptized by the heavenly realm. So I want you guys to keep stuff like that in mind. Like some people be, like I said, they argue about some of everything, some of nothing, and come to find out, people can actually get baptized in the spiritual realm instead of being, here. So yeah, I want you guys to keep things like that in mind. It's a whole lot going on. A lot of people have been put under a lot of pressure. Just do not break. And God said, if you do get bound up, God is going to deliver you. You're going to get deliverance for God's people. Deliverance is the children's bread. Yeah, it is. It definitely is. And a lot of you guys have been in training as well. You are in training. You're in training. And you're going to have to learn this stuff for the next season. And that's what I've been doing. Like I told you, I had to fight. This thing was 2 feet tall. 2 feet tall, y'all. And I had to, it tried to, like I said, it tried to plant itself in my throat. And I had to rebuke and bind it and things like that. So that was interesting. I'm like, wow. Like, but like I said, I believe I've fought this one before. It looked familiar. It could have been a different one. I don't know. But it definitely tried to implant itself within my throat. This time, the other one was in the other one was up in a book. So yeah, be careful, guys, and learn everything y'all need to learn about all of this stuff. Learn it. Take everything, every fight that you have to fight, everything that you going through, every attack that you go through. Make sure that it is not in vain, and you write the stuff down. Write it down. Record it. Do something. Make sure that you guys are keeping up with this stuff so that you can use it later on, because there is a lesson in every single attack. There's a lesson in every attack. There's a lesson in everything that you're going through, and you're gonna need that information, and God is gonna remind you too. He reminds me, so I know it, but he reminds a lot of you guys in case you forget about it, because we go through our day doing other stuff. He'll remind you, okay, remember this? I took you through this training already, so you should know what this is. And then he'll help you to figure it out, and then you'll know how to fight even more, even after that. So yeah, just keep up the good work to everybody. You guys have been really fighting and doing y'all thing. You're doing a great job too. So yeah, God told me that y'all doing a great job. But yes, I love you guys. Take care. Bye.